Dalton Young gets it over to the far side.
Rowlett, Jack Rowlett draws the assignment. 99 draws the O'Neal assignment.
Defeated Southern Law for the second night in a row. The hometown kid scores first for the Outlaws. This crowd, more than just familiar with Eric Law and his exploits as a member of the Outlaws back in the day and from his days at Arapahoe High School here in Denver.
They short Zawada with Resch, and he splits him and draws Jared Newman for a quick double team, and Law cuts right behind it into an open space. So the strategy to send both defensive poles up to the midfield and you put a short stick on Eric Law and Zawada is 0 for 1. It backfired on that first possession.
Hanley, this is what he wants to do. Full head of steam out of the box. Here's O'Neal. Down the alley.
Nicely defended.
Double team comes, but he scores anyways. He rolled into the double team and still scored.
This is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Outlaws. We talked about his touch count. Get him the ball early and often and good things happen. Nick Rowlett turns him into the double. Bowen, 24 in white, is just a hair late on the scene. And O'Neal finds pay dirt. Great start for the Outlaws.
Shoots on the run. Blaze goes down to make the save. And it leads to a breakout the other way. Geddes. Nifty passing. Score!
Snaps an 0 for 14 shooting streak, and it starts with Blaze Reardon. Reardon's got some atypical moves. On some low shots, he'll just kind of drop, and he's a lefty. Watch him drop his right hand, and he crouches right there. He takes someone maybe off the shaft or the knee. The rebound high into the zone allows the Chaos to run. Great pass. Look at that pass up top. Unbelievable dish by Ty Kurtz, reaching around his defender and finding Ross Scott, the rookie. So Scott gets on the board, but I love the pass by Kurtz. Guess who's involved? It's Blaze Reardon who starts it with the point-blank save.
Extra pass, deflected, high in the air.
I thought Perkovic on the initial cut right-handed had the ball on his stick.
Good ride to get the ball back to Chaos.
No numbers.
Perkovic does get rid of it, though. In front, score, and a flag. Might get a push in the back, but it looks like Ty Kurtz is going to get credit for the goal.
Who got?
Apologize for the language, but when you mic up Andy Towers, it's always a possibility.
When you shoot 1 of 20 and then finally score a goal,
yes,
it's likely you're going to hear something like that as well.
At a relief.
It starts with the ride, Cotter. It was a sloppy possession. Next thing you know, Denver's trying to clear the ball up the near side, and it's a turnover right here. Here it is. Manley's hunted from behind. Ball's coughed up. Next thing you know, I didn't think the Chaos had numbers.
No.
Kurtz keeps it hot, though. That Perkovic almost gets himself in a jam, and they just keep the ball moving and good things happen. Kurtz, the second-year pro out of Delaware, dive shot, draws the push, and next thing you know, Andy Towers, we got an Andy Towers celebration.
Mm-hmm.
5-on-4, full field face-off here.
And Weirman wins it.
Oh, big.
And he's going to shoot and score! That was huge for the Denver Outlaws.
Short-handed success by Luke Weirman, the rookie out of Maryland. He's done this on multiple occasions this summer. Pinch and pop out the front side. Boom, he's gone. Defense, no respect. He beats Blaze with the first shot of this third quarter.
Knobloch. Terefenko on him now as Kurtz flashed open, but just for a moment.
This opens things up for the offense, a little more space.
Knobloch finds Perkovic, fakes out McElroy and scores.
Place is silent. Perkovic does a wonderful job catching this ball in traffic. Wasn't a perfect pass, and it kind of jammed him in handcuffs. Right there, that catch and then he's got all day and all time, and he makes it count. Multiple fakes and jams it down low. But the initial catch really made that play.
2 goals in 41 seconds. That is a geyser of scoring in this game.
Perkovic got the season off to a rousing start. Played career best ball, really, weeks 1 and 2. Then he's been banged up with injuries, and his numbers have declined since.
So a delayed call against Chaos. Free possession here for Denver. And they have 25 seconds to make it worthwhile. Zawada comes upfield. Tried to get it to Dalton Young inside, but he was covered. Now Anderson steps down. Decides to take it down the alley. Too tough of an angle. Passes on the far side, and Law scores. What type of IV do these two teams get at the half? All of a sudden, they're playing some offense.
Field, Chaos, number 7, Flash. 1 minute. The goal is good. Man down face.
Minikis is going to have to serve that penalty cue.
Watch Eric Law. Starts with the slash at the midfield line. Nothing good ever happens with one hand on your stick and you're trying to make a play that doesn't exist. There's no upside there. And you're watch 15 behind the goal. Look at him. See how he mirrored Anderson? As Anderson came towards him, he backed away, and kind of turned the corner so he could attack that far side weak pipe instead of staying there or moving towards Anderson. So he moves away from him, and that created that play.
Denver retakes the lead, and they're a man up for the next minute. Weirman wins the draw easily from Rowlett. Watch out. Oh, he gets leveled by Geddes.
Gosh, no call. He got lit up. This is from the front. That's clean.
Yeah, did nobody tell
Not
him
a
that Geddes
cross check. Oh my gosh.
Dump truck is coming. Look out. 5 to shoot. Bundy lets it fly.
Woo! Smoke City. You can't see it, you can't save it. When Bundy sets his feet, JoJo's gonna start drumming. This is a thing of beauty. Boom! Gets a great screen. It's Zawada who sets that down pick on Geddes and kind of scrapes and blocks his ability to close out. And they love it here in the Mile High City. They love Lacrosse. They love the Outlaws.
2 goals in 38 seconds. Denver scored 2 goals in the entire first half. They're up 5-3. As we're going back and forth, kind of a lot we saw in the first half, back and forth without a lot of great scoring opportunities in that action. So Anderson and Hanley coming back onto the field for Denver. Anderson just trying to get underneath the defender, can't do it. McKay with a nice job. Now Anderson at X has got McKay hung up.
Got plenty of time.
X is that area behind the cage where 21 has the ball. He rolls, bounces a shot in.
Three straight. Law, Bundy, Anderson, a 6-3 lead. The inside roll. Watch him post up right-handed. Moves upfield, turns to the inside, gives himself enough of a reaction. McKay just tackles him and takes him down. I'm shocked there's no foul. That's a holding violation on McKay. And Anderson, as he's falling to the turf, look at, he's grabbed and yanked down. He beats Blaze to the near side.
Stick broke in half. That looked like McKay's stick broke in half.
Is that why he tackled him, you think?
Maybe.
Because he was going for the cross-check and the stick broke?
Yes, it didn't have any other choice. Got to tackle him.
We've seen that this weekend. We've seen probably a handful of defensive midfielders break their sticks.
Yeah. McKay's in all kinds of trouble here, but he's done his job. Killing the man down situation now. Now we're at even strength. But here comes the Outlaws on the break. Terefenko. Anderson up top. The extra look to Law, scores.
They're loving this rally. That's 4 straight now for the Outlaws. Blaze can't believe it. Eric Law's got the hat trick. McKay turns it over. He's got a one-way ticket to nowhere. And Manley gooses this out to space, and the guys in black are off and running. Grill does a good job of pushing it. Anderson with the great read at the top of the box. 2 Chaos defenders go up to challenge his 2-point attempt, and Law buries the rock and then pays the price. Bowen comes in high and late, and Law loves it.
There you see the 4-0 run, and in this game, that is meaningful.
I think the most impressive thing is it hasn't been about Brennan O'Neill.
Nice play by Bowen.
Hanley kicks that ball without a stick. Different pro rule from the college rule.
Yeah, in college, if you drop your stick, you're done. You're out of the play. Pro game, you can still play without it. 7 seconds to shoot. Zawada. Score! Eric Law continues his great play tonight in front of the home folks.
Zawada's got the defender hung, and Law just flashes to space. He's well covered by Resch, but manages to catch this. Shoot a little bit of a change-up shot there, and then he gets to jubilantly celebrate with the crowd. How about this crowd? Didn't have much to cheer for in the first half as we went into 2-2. The Little Tykes at halftime put a show, and that's added energy to the whole festivities because the Outlaws have come out and continued now to finally play great offensive lacrosse.
Added all kinds of juice to this place. And now Chaos are in all kinds of trouble, but Rowlett gets one back. That is a huge goal for Carolina at the 1:16 mark of this third quarter.
Keeps him in striking range. Pinch and pop. Nobody's respecting the Fogos these days as he's able to run right down the right-handed alley and change levels. Former Michigan Wolverine stops the bleeding.
10 minutes and 3 seconds. The drought ended by Rowlett. Now he's got to go right back to the dot and take on Weirman. And Bundy will step into one here, and there's a lot of gas on that shot.
They just shortened the game, basically 45 seconds.
Both teams have combined 0 for 13 shooting here in the fourth quarter. After a resounding third quarter, we are back to that rock fight. That benefits Denver because they got the lead. And they're man up, and that lead just grew. Think there are any O'Neill fans here in the stands?
He brings the heat, and you can feel the excitement, these fans on their feet as this ball, he just steps inside the 2, and that's vicious. I mean, vicious velocity. Look at the torque, the twist. Reardon didn't get a good look at it. He was kind of screened, and the fans on their feet, they can sense first place now in the offing. O'Neill with 2 goals tonight. Now you're going slow if you're the Outlaws. Now you're going to try to win this with face-offs and defense and ball control.
Or another goal.
Insurance helps, goal differential, and insurance certainly helps.
Yeah, Cross Ferrara getting a goal himself, and you're right about score differential. It never hurts to put more goals on the board in that tight race in the Western Conference.
7-1 run by the Denver Outlaws. You think sometimes the team playing 2 games, the home team, gets tired playing in back-to-back days, but it is the Outlaws who have handled this altitude and the busy schedule and are finishing this game with authority.